For today's tutorial, we're going to be, as you can see, we have a very beautiful fabric here, and this fabric I'm going to make a dress from it, and I'll be showing you some steps. With the dress I'm going to make, I have on my YouTube channel. If this is the first time you are watching this video, you can go to my YouTube channel and you can see how to draft a top, how to draft a sleeve, and as well how to draft different kinds of skirts. But in this case, we're just going to make bust pleat skirt. The bust pleat is a bust pleat, as you can call it. It is really very simple to make. You can use it to make a skirt, or you can attach that the skirt to attach it to the top, then you have a beautiful dress. And there are different kinds of plaits that you make. You have, for example, you have the bust plates, you have the knife plates, and so you have different kinds of plates. And you have, usually the knife plate is really very beautiful. So when you do it and then you plait it around like that, it's really very beautiful. And when you are making your skirt, you can just have a long rectangle fabric, then you just plait it up round, and then at the back, then you have an opening for zipper, or you just put elastic with waistband and you put elastic on that. That is also an option, how to do a very simple skirt like that. But in this case, I'm going to attach mine to a dress, and I want to have a zipper, very long zipper, for the neck, from the neck area to the waist area. It will pass the waist a little bit longer, so that when you open the zipper, you're able to put it on and out of your body. Okay, so I'm going to show you a guide on how you can make your plaits. Well, you know how you do yours. I'm just simply telling you my way of making my plaits. Okay, and if you want to do it for the first, if you wanted to do yours, what you do actually, if you can measure your waist area, measure your true natural waist from where you bend your body, and then you multiply that, what you get your waist measurement, you multiply by 3, and then you determine what type of plate that you want. Actually, if you want small space or big, if you want a big plate, or small, wide, it could be like from 2 inches to 4 inches as well. You can have 2 inches or you have 4 inches. And so when you determine that, and also if you can determine, okay, I want to have 2 inches plate, and I want to have space also like 1 inches or 2 inches space. So in that case, then when you determine that, then you are good to go. So that is what you do, and then you have your fabric, of course, and then as we said before, you have the size and spacing that you want, and of course you're going to mark your plate lines and so on and so forth. And then all what you need to do, that is your tape measure or your ruler, and then you need your fabric, of course, you need your chalk, and you need your pins. Sometimes when I'm really making this, what I do is that I will actually have two different types of chalk colors. I have two, because then I don't want to get confused. I want to know exactly what I'm doing, and so that's it. So for now, so we are going to do that now, and of course you need your ironing board and an ironing machine in order for you to be able to do your work and press it very well. I will show you later what I actually mean. So now we're going to actually measure. First of all, I will want to have like 3 inches here. So then from here I will mark like I want to have 2 inches each. So I will mark here. Hope you guys are seeing what I'm doing actually. I will mark here, and then in the middle I will mark here. And the reason why I use 2 color chalk is because for me to mark the middle, you see. So if I have other color, I will mark the middle like this, and then I'll go on, I'll mark like 2 or 3 inches. So I will see here, okay, if I want to have 3 inches here because I'm going to have a zipper or whatever it is, and then the rest I can say, okay, let me have 2 inches space, and then this is 2 inches space. Then of course with this you have 4 inches. Then the middle, so the middle is 2 inches. All right. So this is the middle, 2 inches. And this is the middle, 2 inches. So in order for you not to confuse, that's why I always use two color charts. But anyway, right now I don't have that, and so from this point, see, from this point again, I'll mark like 2 space, and then from this space I will mark 4 inches. You can see then you have 2 inches. So right, so this will be other color of inches. Okay, so you make sure you use your marking that is really washable, so that when you finish your work you can just go ahead and wash your fabric. So even though you didn't just wash it, just use your wet cloth to wash it. Okay, so here we have the, okay, just leave that because later we're going to have some sewing and whatever it is. Okay, so that one is done now. We're done with this. So the next step we're going to do now is to actually plait it. So you can see now, the reason why I always use 2 colors is this one will tell me where I want the plait to end. So I'm going to fold one side to this middle and the other side to the middle here, so that I will not get confused. That's why I normally do that. So this is the middle now. So I will take this point. Hope you can see what I'm doing. I will take this point like this. I will just put it here in the middle of that, right? And this is where the pin come in handy. This is a pin like this. Then just pin it, right? So your plate is already for me. Then you take this one, and then you take it to the middle as well. Okay, you have it there, and then it is done. See? Okay, so you see, so now we have this space. We leave that, and then this is the middle. So we just take this. See, this is very particular, and then we'll put it right here in the middle again. Right? It's really very simple to make this, and when you know, very simple style, and when you're done, it really look beautiful. So now we take this marking here, so we just put it all the way here. Okay. So in the evening you can just make this, you know, very simple skirt pattern. You know, there I was talking with my we were just talking, me and my daughter, the youngest daughter, and she was telling me, I need a dress right now, or I need a skirt, very long skirt right now. So we were just three, my youngest daughter, my oldest daughter, and myself. So my oldest daughter was telling her, you can just make your outfit, you can just make your skirt right now. You know, yeah, but I don't have fabric, this and that. So I said, well, you can come over to my place to get a lot of fabric. But I know she cannot go right now. So something like that, when you have fabric at home, this is the easiest style you can actually make. You can use any kind of fabric to actually do. You can use your African print. As you can see here, I'm using African print to actually do it. You can use now that it's winter time, you can actually use wool or any warm fabric that you can actually use in winter, that is long enough, actually thick and warm. Then you can have that in the winter, right? Okay. So anyway, that is the story time. So now I am going to finish the last plate. So the last plate is, I take this. Remember, this is the space, and then you take that marking, you put it right here. All right. Then you just and you take the other one, you put it right there. You see? So this is actually the reason why you need enough fabric to finish your work. Enough fabric, so you can multiply your waist by 3, or if you want, you can make it just double, and then you have your own of your work. Yeah. So now you can see it is really pretty right now. So if you look at the here, it's also very beautiful. You see, both sides is beautiful. So when you are making it, you can just determine which side you want to use. So you can actually have the marking on the wrong side, and then you plate it like this, and then this will then be your will then show from your right side, right? So if that's what you want, you can do that. You can just do that. Then you have this and this and this. But you can also just do it like this, the right fabric, and you can also see how it is. See? So really. So I could also suggest that with to really have your plate so beautiful like this, you can just start from your wrong side. Alright, then you mark it, then you fold it, and then you have it like this. So when you mark it, fold it, you have it like this, then this area, this pleat, will then show in your right side. Really looks beautiful, okay? So but I'm going to do mine like this. So like this is beautiful. So I am going to I will go to my ironing board and press it. So that is where the ironing board and the iron actually come in handy. So you're going to press it so that it will remain flat. So I'm going to do mine now, and I will show you how it looks like. Alright, so I'll be right back. Alright, so this is it. This is actually what I did. So this is it. Okay. So it is pressed out very well. Okay. This is it. Get it pressed. This is it. So you see how beautiful it is. And so now I will go to my sewing machine, and actually, so I just want to sew it, and I will use my wider stitch to actually sew it in order to hold it, so that later on I can remove it if I wish to do so. So that's what I will do. And also I quickly went and sew my pocket, because this dress I want to have a pocket on it. And also I cut the pieces into 3, because I want to have it, as I said earlier, I want to have a zipper at the back, very long zipper at the back. So let me show you guys the zipper that I'll be using. I'll be using the zipper. The zipper is really very long. I know for sure how many. Let me write this. So the zipper is really very long. This is a 62 cm, 62. So it's really very long from the neck area all the way to somewhere here. So when I'm done with that, and I fix the zipper, like I will see. So I will go to my sewing machine now and actually sew it here, just to hold the pleat that I make. Then I will show you next step. Okay guys, I'm back. So this is it. So I actually sew it with the wider stitch. There is. So I can. So when you actually sewing the plate together, you have to be very careful so that everything will not get squeezed. Just make sure everything is nice and flat. So then you get it ironed out. Then when that is done, so you're going to fix your top. So let me show you how to do that. So this is the top that we created. So it's going to be like this because this is the back area, this is the side area. So we just put it like this. But remember that it has to correspond with the skirt that you did, alright? As it is here now, this is really quite good. So now we can pin our work. So what I want to do is that I wanted to pin it from this side because when I sew my skirt, I wanted to make sure that I have everything together. So I would just sew it like this. Because when I sew from here, this area is really very beautiful, flat, but you don't see what is going on here. Because here you have the, let me just come out. Because here you have the pleated area that you did from the other side. So now you have to make sure that it is sewn very well without any problem. Alright? Make sure everything is nice and same. Alright? Okay. This I go so. This I go so. Okay. So let's open it now. See? So it looks okay. It looks good. Let's do it like this. So this is it. So I will go to my sewing machine now and put it together, sew it, and then I'll just show you how it actually looks like. Okay. 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 So I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys. Well, this is it. You can see I have done with it. It really looks beautiful. So just like this. So what I'm going to do now is to remove the stitches that I did to hold it. So I just remove it like this. So if you want, you can leave it, because if you actually leave it, you're going to press it open. You're going to press it open and nobody will see that. But I just want to remove it. That's just my personal stuff. Because I sew it with the widest stitch in my machine. Not the widest stitch, but I just decided to sew it just with this stitch anyway. Then it's easy for me as well to remove. As you can see now, I'm removing it. But what I'm doing now is an optional. You don't have to do it. But when you actually do it with the same thread that goes with your fabric, then you don't have to do this. But now, as you can see, I am actually, if you look at this area, I'm using you don't really see you can see I have green color here under it, and the top when I sew I have blue. So the reason I did this is because of the fabric. As you can see, the fabric color is just two colors. So I thought, you know what, let me do that to be more, make it more fancy. Usually when I'm doing on the stage, or when I'm going to do the hemming at the bottom later, then all this color will stand out. But that's my personal preference. So that is again is optional. So you do whatever you think you do. Okay, it's optional. Okay, so this done. So this is how you do it. So I'm going to do the rest of the plate actually, and I will do it actually off the camera, join everything together, and then so that I can proceed to the next project. Okay. Okay. So let me just remove it now, and I'll show you. So whenever you are doing your project, always iron your work. So when you iron it, it will actually stand out. And especially another tip I want to share is that most of the time when you are actually you want to make an outfit, you wash the fabric. Because for me, I prefer washing my fabric before I use it, because I really I got irritation in my face when I'm working with fabric that is not washed. So I have to pre-treat my fabric. So when you buy your fabric, this fabric is being made with chemicals. So when your face is really sensitive to these things, so it can actually cause you irritation. So I have that. I have allergies. So what I just do is to treat my fabric, and also when you are washing, when you do that, also it will help you for your fabric not to shrink. Because sometimes, especially when you use a cotton, the fabric can really shrink. So you do that. That's why I always do that. And also, if you don't do that, also what you can do is to, when you are pressing, you don't use your steam iron to actually pass through it. So when you use your steam iron, already that steam iron has water and will help your fabric to actually shrink a bit before you do something else. So that is why it's very important for you to press your work as well. Then it can stand out. Okay, so now this is it. I lose everything out the basting thread I did. So you can use your sewing machine to do that, or you use your hand to do that. So let me go ahead and do the rest. I will show you all the things that I did. I'll be right back. Okay guys, this is what I did. So I did it very fast. So this is the front panel. And so when you're actually making this, make sure all your pleats actually the same size. Make sure they're all the same size. So this is the mark of the markings. I'll trim it off later. So this is it. So this is the front side. So as you can see, I hope you guys can really see. This is the front side, really beautiful. And then this is the other side. This is the other side. You can see this is the other side. So the pockets will be together later. Let's see. And this is the other part. Our skirt is really getting to shape our dress. So as you can see, it's very simple. I attached that the skirt to the dress. So this is the pocket. Nowadays, pocket is in fashion. So this is the back. So that's how it should be. This is the back. This is how it is. So this is the back. So this is how it is. So let me just put the shoulder to shoulder so you guys can see. Put the shoulder, the front, the back. Let me get back in. Okay, so this is it. So you make sure your shoulder actually together. To be the back, the zipper. Make sure this is come together. Point and the point, just put them together. Alright, so this is it. So you can see how beautiful it is because I actually use my overlocker to overlock my work. I love overlocker, but when you overlock your work, everything will really look beautiful. And when you open it, you know, everything look neat. So please, when you want to make a clothes, go and invest in buying your overlocker. Will help you actually to make your work very beautiful. So this is it. So the shoulder I have actually done the shoulder, but what I'm going to do, I'm not going to just sewing everything now. So I will prepare the collar. I will prepare the collar. So for now, I will leave this work. I will do the collar. So the collar we're going to do is I'm going to do a bishop collar. So that's what the client wants. So when you attach that bishop collar in this dress, it will look beautiful. And she wants the collar to really stand out, to stand. So it's not that when you have a collar, then the collar will just will go down, you know. So she wants the collar to go up, to stand up, you know. So that's what we're going to do. So for now, this is the end of this video, and then I will see you guys actually in the next video where I will draft the bishop collar and actually prepare it in order to attach it to this very particular dress. And so I will say thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have learned some tips on how to make your pleated skirt or dress, and I will see you guys in the next video. So practice, make perfect. Go ahead and practice, because practice makes perfect. And thank you very much for watching. So goodbye for now. Bye.